it's your girl Quonnie, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing, I like to call it weigh-in number one, because I feel like I'm just starting totally over. I feel like I done started over on this channel a lot, but like this is real. This is real. So, yeah, this is weigh-in number one post-pregnancy. Typically in my weigh-ins before, I would do like a recap of how I feel like my week had me in. Then I would show my weigh-in, and then I would talk about how I feel about my weigh-in and what's some things that I can do differently this next week. But since this is weigh-in number one, I don't really have a recap. So I just thought that I can tell you guys all the statistics, give y'all all the numbers so we can remember where I started at, how much weight I had lost. We can talk about how much weight I gained in my pregnancy, and we can figure out where I'm at now and all that stuff. Also, for anybody that's new, this will be a good video for y'all to watch so y'all will know where I came from and where I'm at now. So first and foremost, my highest weight was 435. I'm not sure about the points, like whether it was 0.2, 0.4, 0.6. I'm not sure about that. I just remember that it was 435. Yeah, it was very unhealthy. I just can remember my back when I stood up for too long. My back was hurting, my knees was hurting. Like it was horrible. So that was my highest weight that I know of, because I honestly feel like I was bigger than that. I shied away from the scale. Of course, I did not want to see the scale, none at that point. So it was a lot of times where I wouldn't step on the scale for a long time. And then when I had like a doctor's appointment, I would like try to work out or eat right a few days before my doctor's appointment, hoping that the number won't be so bad, which it still would be bad. So I said all that to say I feel like 435 wasn't my highest weight, but it's just the highest weight that I know of, that, you know, I actually seen with my own eyes. So yeah, that was my highest weight. I got down to about 400 pounds. I was seeking weight loss surgery, and before I could get it, I had to go on a 6-month trial with trying to lose weight myself. So in that trial, I wasn't doing it healthy at all. I would binge eat, and then I would barely eat. That's kind of what I would do. So I lost 35 pounds. And if y'all want to hear that whole story about why I didn't get the weight loss surgery or whatever the case may be, then y'all can go check that video out. But I ended up not getting a weight loss surgery, and because I didn't get it, I got sad and depressed and stuff. So I went back to just eating whatever, whenever. And that's when I decided to start my own YouTube channel on my weight loss, because I just feel like it would help me out and would keep me in line. I get a lot of advice from people, so why not, you know? So when I came on YouTube, I believe I was 410. It's in my first weigh-in video, I want to say. But I want to say I was like 410 or somewhere like that. I don't remember. But that was that. Then I started doing good, was working out. I was doing OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. It worked for me, but that's something that I definitely probably wouldn't do for me. I kind of want to do it the right way, with eating healthy, eating more vegetables and fruit. And that way I can teach my son how to do it healthy, and I just tell him, oh, eat 1 meal a day. You know what I'm saying? It worked for some people. For some people, it don't. It works for me. I don't know what the inside of my body was feeling, but the outside of my body was dropping weight. So I did drop down to 385, which was 50 pounds lost. I was so happy. Like, y'all, I was hot. Okay, I feel like I was hot. It was starting to get hot outside. Was it? I don't know. For me, it was starting to get hot outside. Okay, like I was ready. I was ready. Like I laughed because I don't even think people realize like how ready I was to just get out in this world. And I feel like I could finally like start my life. I could walk and my back wouldn't hurt so much. Like it was awesome. So I got down to 385, which was 50 pounds lost, and I loved it. Celebrated big. And then about a week or two later, I found out I was pregnant. Yeah, that happened. So I was definitely in shock. Definitely didn't know how to feel. Of course, I was happy because, you know, of course, having a baby is a blessing, you know, but I was like, what's gonna happen with my weight? So throughout this pregnancy, I was like, you know what? I don't want to gain weight at all. But if I do, I don't want to gain too much weight. And I dang sure don't want to gain all the way back up to 435. Like, no. So I feel like I was doing pretty good from the start. I wasn't doing too much. I wasn't doing too less. You know, I was doing fine. And then I gained a little weight. And then for like literally probably like 4 or 5 months, my weight was in between 404 and 408. Like 408 was my peak, and then 404, you know, was down here. Like I never went below 404 and I never went above 408. So every time I would go and get a checkup, I knew my weight was going to be somewhere around there, and that's where it stayed for the most part of my pregnancy. Then my last trimester, I got shook, y'all. I got whole shook because I went in and I was at 409, I want to say. And I'm like, what's going on? Like I hadn't been eating any differently that I know of, or, you know, that I can see. I feel like I was eating the same. This whole pandemic started to happen, so I wasn't getting as much exercise as I was. I wasn't walking as much. So I was like, you know, maybe that's the problem. So at this point, I think I had my appointments like every 2 weeks. So I literally would, you know, I found me a pregnancy workout on YouTube and I started doing that. Plus I was trying to eat normally, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say all my meals was A1 and healthy because I'd be lying, but my portions, I would try to keep them under control. I wasn't trying to do too many snacks and all that. So I feel like I was doing good. And then I go back and get weighed in, and I was like 411, something like that. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, no, I didn't do all this working out and eating normally, and you know, I'm craving all these different things, French fries and like all this and that, and then I fight my cravings, and instead of eating French fries, I eat broccoli, and then I come in and you trying to tell me that I done gain weight? Like, no. So I was frustrated, like very frustrated. I remember I cried for a minute, like it was crocodile tears. My husband was trying to, you know, talk to me and calm me down and stuff. Like it was just, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what, I don't know. You know, I got a lot of advice, basically telling me, you know, you in your last trimester, this happened to a lot of girls in their last trimester, blah, blah, blah. But I was devastated. After that, I felt like I kind of was like, you know what, I'm not even finna think about my weight loss journey or focus on it too much because of the fact that I'm not trying to spend these last few months of my pregnancy sad, down, and depressed. You know, I'm not. So I'm just not gonna do too much when it comes to my eating. But if I do eat fries or chips, I'm not gonna care. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. That's where I was at. And my last time getting weighed in, I was up to 415. Y'all, I'm not good with the points. So again, I'm sorry if y'all would like the 415 point whatever. I don't remember. All I remember it was 415. So that sucks. But after that, I had my baby. Y'all will see the labor vlog whenever my husband get finished with it. But I had my baby, and I had my baby a week and like 2 days ago. So yeah, that was that. We came home. Since then, honestly, I haven't been focused on working out, definitely, because I've been tired. I haven't been focused on what I'm eating. I'm not trying to do too much and go overboard. But again, I'm not really like, oh, is this broccoli? Is this asparagus? Is this, you know, I'm not doing all that. I'm just trying to eat like I should. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was to have a snack, instead of having a big candy bar, maybe do a mini one. You know what I'm saying? Or instead of having a whole bag of chips, maybe just pour a little bit in a bowl and eat it that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing little stuff like that, but it ain't nothing crazy. So I believe that is all I had to say about the before. So right here, I'm just gonna put in my weigh-in that I did this morning. It's ready. So as y'all can see, I am 383.6. I don't even know what to say. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. I'm in shock. You know, a lot of people said, once you have that baby, your weight gonna drop back. Like, don't worry about it, especially if you wasn't doing too much. And I was just like, I couldn't see it. But it's only been a week and 2 days, and I done lost it. And I've been like kind of worried, because every time I would weigh in and see how I was dropping weight, I'd be like, because y'all know I'm all about, at this point, being healthy. You know, it's not about if I can lose 10 pounds in a week. It's about, okay, yeah, I may have only lost 2 pounds this week, but this week I ate more vegetables than I ever had, and my body feel way better than it ever had. And I was on this medication, but now I don't have to take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm trying to be. So seeing that weight drop, I'm like, you know, I knew, you know, people was telling me that I was gonna drop weight, but I don't know. That's a lot to drop in a little over a week. You know what I'm saying? But everybody is telling me that it's normal. Of course, I go and see my OB soon, so we'll see what she's saying. But yeah, honestly, I haven't even been focused on eating. I haven't been focused on working out either. But I haven't been focused on, like, how before I just felt like my mind was consumed with when my next meal was gonna be, what it was gonna be, blah blah blah. Now I don't even really think about my next meal until my stomach growls, and then I'm like, okay, I'm hungry, like, what I'm about to eat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm ecstatic. I am roughly 52 pounds now. I say roughly again because I don't remember the point in my highest weight. I know it was 435. I don't know if it was 435.024, whatever. So I could be like 51 point something pounds down or 52 point something pounds down. But to round it off, I'll just say I'm 52 pounds down, the most weight I have ever lost in my entire life. I'm just so happy. I feel like I'm being punked. Like, I feel like the next time I weigh myself, I'm gonna be back in the fours and my scale gonna be like, psych, like you thought so, but no. And then I'm gonna cry. No. I don't know, but this next week I do plan on incorporating some workouts. Me and my husband are starting to get adjusted to my baby's schedule and everything. We're not as tired as we was. So I found this post-pregnancy workout on YouTube that I want to try. And this week I just plan on incorporating that probably every morning or close to every morning, because I'm not going to say every morning because I may be tired and want to sleep in. But at least a few times this week I do want to work out earlier in the day. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. As far as my eating, I'm gonna try to stick to what I'm doing now, not really thinking about every meal, not really trying to eat unless, you know, I feel like I need to eat, not just, oh, I just ate, but I want a snack, so I'm gonna go get me some chips and whatever else, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to eat when I feel like I need to eat, you know? And I'm gonna just stick to doing what I'm doing. We'll see next week if this plan is working. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget that my Instagram is Simplii Quonnie, so make sure y'all follow me there. I would really appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe. Please join the family. I'm so excited to be back doing these weigh-ins for y'all, even though sometimes it can be so embarrassing, because sometimes they may not be good, but y'all know I always try to keep it real with y'all, keep it 100 with y'all at all times. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. Don't forget to stay home and stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.